Hello, Stamping friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica, and I'm here. Oh my golly, what a day. Thank you so much for being so patient and for tuning in, even though it is so late. It is 8:25 p.m. Eastern Time on May 9th. 2026, and this is day 6 of our online catalog kickoff week, because I've been coming on since Monday each day to show you a project with some of the new products included in the new catalog that has been released on May 5th. Okay, so I've showed you. I'm going to show you at the end all the projects. I'm going to just go right into our demonstration for tonight, and I'm going to open up the page and show you what we're featuring tonight. I always say we because this has been a collaboration with my friend Judy, and we have split the designing and also the tutorial writing, because as you know me, I don't like to write the tutorials. But lucky me, or lucky you, if you're interested in getting the supplies, free supplies for all the 8 projects that we'll be showing you, you get a full tutorial. You get the free supplies and a full detailed tutorial with all the 8 projects. Okay, tonight I'm going to feature the Scenic Coast Suite collection. It is a wonderful collection of product, and this is what it's included, and I'm going to show it to you here on the catalog, but then I'm going to show you in person. It includes obviously a beautiful bundle, very versatile, love the sentiments, and I'm going to show you then the Sunset Sparkle sequence, the Scenic Coast 6x6 designer series paper, and the Sunset Shimmer vellum. Okay, so the vellum is this. It is a pack of 6, so we have 3 colors, two sheets of each one. So this is the white, I would have to say. Then we have a balmy blue right here, and this I will call it either let's see, we could call it whichever. It could be a pink or a purple if you want to, but it coordinates very well with the designer series paper. Now tonight I'm going to use the white vellum from this, the shimmer vellum. Okay, then we have the bundle. This bundle is to die for. First of all, love this font. I love the combination of the 2 different fonts, cursive and printed. I love the fact that it covers different occasions. Whatever this note finds you, happy anniversary, happy retirement, congratulations. I hope that it finds you happy. You're brighten my day. The adventure continues. And then you have these images right here that you'll be able to stamp. And this is kind of a 2-step stamping if you want to. A sun, the water, the reflection of the water, and all these images, the 2 sailboats. But what is the piece of the resistance is this set of dies that, yes, they do cut. Here in the front you can see you can cut the sun, the 2 sailboats, the shells and the starfish. This is the cloud, and this kind of how do you say it in English? It's a grotta. Okay, I'm tired. A cave. And these are the seagulls. So these can be stamped and die cut, but then you have, look how many extra extra dies you have in this one. And tonight we're going to use these elements here from the dies, okay? The paper, golly, it is a pack of 48 sheets. You get 8 sheets of 6 different patterns. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to take it out. So this is one pattern right here. This is the front and this is the back. Gorgeous. And then I'm gonna go through the second pattern. Beautiful. Okay. And then I'm gonna go the third right here. Oh, gorgeous. Look at what's inside, you know, the shimmer, the that has, and on the other side. And then we got this one right here. It's the same. Just Monica, go to the next one. Beautiful sunset. And that is the other pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 more. And maybe this is the other one. And this is the one that we're using tonight. This pattern right here. 5. Let me see. I got yellow, purple in the back. This, and then let's see the last one. And this should be the last one. Wow. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. So these are the 6 patterns, and you get 8 sheets. Okay, beautiful. So this side is very specific to the suite, but look, gorgeous right there. And then on the other side, you just have a very neutral pattern that you can use for whatever crafting you'd like. Okay, then you have this set of sunset sparkle sequins, and here you have all 4 different colors, and the colors included in the paper: strawberry slush, crushed curry, balmy blue, blueberry bushel, highland heather, and gorgeous grape. Let me read in the back if it says such. Balmy blue, blueberry bushel, crushed curry, gorgeous grape, highland heather, and strawberry slush right there. Okay, let me put these sheets back in here. Okay, so let's get going. And I just want to quickly remind you what is my ordering special for the week. And it's basically with an order of $75 or more, if you wish, before shipping and tax, and after you apply any of the rewards that you might have earned in the past, you will receive the supplies to recreate the 8 projects. Nothing will be pre-stamped for you, so please do know that you might have some of the bundles that we're using already, or you might substitute with whatever you have at home. I will do most of the cutting or die cutting, that is, and scoring, because all my card bases are scored for you. And so anything that I can provide, I will do, but nothing will be pre-stamped. Okay, so that is a big rule from Stampin' Up. You will receive your envelopes, and you will receive a free embellishment, the free tutorial for the class. Then you also have the opportunity to add the the product of the month for an extra $5 when you reach this amount. And if you do that, you will get also a free tutorial, product of the month tutorial with 6 different projects. My personal extra special that I'm offering for my Stampin' Up anniversary is that you get an extra 20% in Stampin' Rewards from me, on top of the 10% that you receive from Stampin' Up. But this is only valid until May 10th, all through this week, okay? And so let's start with tonight's card. We're featuring this beautiful Scenic Coast. And let me just get going here. These are the supplies that will be included in your kit, obviously with the envelope as well. So we're starting with a card base in Gorgeous Grape. This color has been around forever. And I love this color. Every time I look at it, it reminds me of Halloween, but it could be a beautiful, you will see how this gets combined. And then we have Crushed Curry. So these are 2 color listed. We have a scrap, and then I will die cut this one for you. But remember, if you get this bundle, it is just worth it. And I forgot that the suite, if you want to add the suite, it's $91.25, but you get bundle, you get the vellum, shimmer vellum, you get the designer series paper, you get the embellishment all together, and that will qualify you for this week's ordering special. Now, I'm using the shimmer vellum. One is the opaque and one is the shimmer. I think you could use both of them. And because it's a little curvy, I'm going to just do this. I need to straighten it up a bit, okay? So I will die cut on here. Then you will have a piece of the designer series paper. Might be the same, might be a different scenery, but it will work, as well as this. Then you'll have the inside, and these are the pieces that we're going to do the die cutting. So I'm going to just do the die cutting to begin with. And actually, yes, I will do so. I will do so first. So I'm taking out this die right here and these. And I will do the die cutting quickly for you. So this, we're going to just... Now, we need to use this, okay? So we are going to center, we're using the square and whatever is die cut it, and so we are going to center this into the paper, and I'm gonna just secure it with my tape just to make sure, and checking if it is straight, possibly. And that's what I'm going to do. And this one, we're going to just run all of these. And this, you will get this little cut corner so you know the die cutting. But I will do the die cutting for you for this class, for this card, okay? So let me just do the die cutting quickly. Run them both at the same time. And I'll be right back. Right back with you. And off we go. So I apologize for being so late. I'm an hour late. Actually, no. Let's see. It's 3.5 hours late. Because originally my live was supposed to be, it was scheduled for 5 p.m. But then this morning my son called and said, what are you doing today? We would like to come up and have a quick dinner with you. And so I could not say no. And I said, okay. I can move it. Okay, now I can see the comments. Good evening, Sharon. Hey, you're not in bed yet. Then Denise, once again, great greetings, and the colors are magnificent. Yes, and Barbara, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, okay? Now, I forgot to mention that there also is going to be daily giveaways. And I will, tomorrow, on Mother's Day, I'll be working and I'll be making sure that I'll have all the drawings done. So see, this is what you get when you do the die cutting. Isn't this gorgeous? So let me poke these out. And right now, I'm standing on my chair because I want to see those comments coming in. Hey, Margaret. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. In bed watching. Oh, good. Okay. So thank you for doing so. Let me put this die to the side, and then I'm going to grab these out here. But thank you for popping on. I know it's a little late on a Saturday night, but I didn't want to miss the live. Didn't want to cancel and move it to tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm coming on with 2 projects, and it will be at 7:30. That will not be rescheduled. I told my husband, done. The kids were here. We've done it. So we're all good. And tomorrow it's my day to do what I want. And I will be stamping with you tomorrow night. Tomorrow during the day, I don't know what I have to do. I have a long list. Because I'm getting ready to leave for Alaska at the end of the month. And I have classes to prep and all stuff. Swaps to design, to prepare, and the whole shebang. Okay, so I've done this, and this. Stop talking. Let me do the basic. We're going to glue this paper and mat it to the crushed curry cardstock. Okay, and easy peasy, we'll do that. Okay, then we are going to grab dimensionals. So this part is pretty simple. The entire card is a simple, okay? Nothing major once you have the die cuts, and then it's easy. Well, the inside you will have to stamp, so you can stamp whatever. So I am going to put this one in the middle like that. So this is my front. Now I need to eyeball this, so that will be put here. My vellum will be going inside, and it goes side to side. It's cut side to side, but I need to eyeball where I need to stamp. So I'm going to put a little mark, okay, here. And then I'm going to stamp on my vellum. What am I going to use to stamp on the vellum? First of all, I'm going to stamp You Brighten My Day. And I'm going to use the new Basic Black Hybrid ink. If you know, Stampin' Up! Went away with the Memento and also retired the Stays On ink. And the Stays On is the ink that you can use to stamp on very different surfaces, and it's a permanent ink, okay? Now we have the hybrid ink, and we're going to see, well, I already tried on mine and it works. So I am going to stamp directly on here. Now it is vellum, so it's going to be slippery. So the important part is for you to go down and up, and I'll try to do my best. Down and up. Okay, there you go. You see it? I stamped it there, and then we can leave it be for a minute to let it dry, but it will dry pretty quickly, I would have to say. In the meantime, we can work on the inside. Actually, let's put a bunch of dimensionals behind here. We're going to use regular dimensionals and mini dimensionals, a ton, because of the way this has been die cut. So that, I think we're good. Now let's grab the mini dimensionals, and we are going to kind of make it in a way that everything is balanced. Okay, because when we are putting it on the paper, we don't want to sag in. Call it the way you want. You don't want to cave in. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this one in the middle, and then one there and one here, so quite a bit. Now you could even use our adhesive strips, the foam strips, if you wanted to put some in the skinny part. The only thing that you need to remember that adhesive is a little bit taller than the dimensionals, okay? But I think this way is gonna work. So that can be set aside, and now we're gonna work on this. This is what is gonna go in. So basically this is a strip that I cut off of here, okay? Let me just close here and see if I have any other comments in the meantime. Okay. Hello Cheryl, thank you. I had my Mother's Day celebration today because the kids came up. So some kids, you know, my son lives down south and my daughter lives in town, so they came together with all the grandkids. Okay, oldest is 4, 3, one that is almost 2, and then we have the latest grandson just turned 1 on May 6th, and then we have another one in the making that is due in June. So yeah, busy. Okay, so what we're using this image, these two, and this is the stamp set that the stamp that we used as far as the sentiment. Okay, this, and these two colors: gorgeous grape, crushed curry, calypso coral, the old-fashioned. This is, I want to show you that, and then Highland heather. Now this is the linen, the classic ink with linen, if you're familiar with what Stampin' Up had. So this was the first, and then we came to the sponge, and then we have the new ink colors that are back to the linen but magnetic. So we are moving around. So gorgeous grape, that is a little stuck. I'm gonna get this large image for the water, and I'm gonna stamp it off. Okay, and I'm gonna stamp it this way, like such, down here. Can you see me? Voila. It's not really straight, but that's okay. And then I'm going to grab the other image, that is this, and we're gonna grab crushed curry. Okay, and we want this to be stamped there. Got it? And now, what do we want? I think I'm gonna try gorgeous grape again. I'm gonna show you one done with Highland heather, and this one I'm gonna try with gorgeous grape because I want it dark. So I'm gonna grab the 2 sailboats. Where's my sample? Right here. So I'm gonna go with 1 sailboat right there. And then I'm gonna grab the other sailboat and put it down here. Okay? Then we're going to grab Calypso Coral and a blending brush, and we're going to blend in some Calypso Coral in the sky to give the idea of a sunset. Okay? Like that. Cutie patootie. I'm gonna lift it up and show it to you. Okay, you see that? Isn't it beautiful? Okay, now I'm going to glue down this strip, making sure that we have the right direction. Voila. Obviously you can stamp whatever or just write whatever you want on the inside. So this part will not be provided by you for you. You will have to do your own stamping. This will be, and so as well as the basic white for the inside, right? You know that. This is gonna go in like such. So the inside is done. Now let's work on the front. Okay, so this is gonna go here. This is already dried, and then I'm going to put it like that. So I'm gonna eyeball it and put it kind of in the middle. Okay, so I am going to put adhesive where I have my stamped, and then just a bit on the edges. Okay, and as I said, it dried. Did you see? It already dried up. And there you go. Now I can put all my, where's my little container here to catch my backings, like that. Pull them out, and then we'll be putting this one down, and we're almost done. Okay, this card goes together pretty quickly. A very little stamping, but I think very beautiful. The sunset, you can do sunset, sunrises with this paper. So now that I have that will go flush with there, and voila. And voila, you have that. Now, here I'm gonna grab and put a little bit of adhesive. I'm gonna grab my linen thread that I have out here. This linen thread, we'll be using this quite a bit this week. And then you know how I do mine, right? Put it down like that. And then I'm gonna trim it. Stay down, trim it there. And I'm going to put a large dimensional in the back of this, a small dimensional in the back of, a mini dimensional in the back of that shell, and the star, it's just flat. So I'm gonna put a drop of adhesive here, of liquid glue, like that. Okie dokie, so this is how this is gonna go. I'm going to secure this one right there. Then I'm gonna peel this one off. And this one is gonna go like such. Under here, tuck it in. Like that, and then I am going to tuck in here my star. It's not a star. What is this? It's not a star. Starfish. My golly. There we go. So now to finish this card, and let me see what I did with mine here, because my starfish came off and I need to use a mini glue dot. You could do liquid glue or mini glue dot, and in my original came off. So I'm gonna do a mini glue dot, and then I'll show it to you. Well, you already see it. Okay, now we're just missing the embellishments that I had in front of me, and I am going to use, will this work or be too much? Let's try a different, I'm gonna try this color right here. So one here, one there, and then I'm gonna grab this one to be put down there. Okay, so this is the original that I did. The only difference is the color of my embellishments, and also I stamped in Highland Heather instead of Gorgeous Grape, and I think I like Gorgeous Grape better. So there you go. This is the card for tonight, and we are featuring the Scenic Coast Beautiful Suite Sweet collection. Is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So these are tonight. I'm gonna show you what we did in the past few days. So let me grab my little bag here where I have the sample. Last night we did this, that is the Moonlit Suite. Let me just go on page here so I know all the names. So this is the Moonlit Flora. And then we did the Velvet Meadow. Okay. 3. And then we did the Fun, Beautiful, Ordinary Life Suite. And we added also the Phrases and Frames bundle to add that. Then we did the Waterside Retreat. And as a reminder, my monthly class is this. And registration closes on May 18th. You will get over $25 in product. If you register for the class, you get to make 8 projects. It will be a combination of cards and other stuff. You'll get a whole pack of the paper. You get a whole container of the trinkets, and you get a full spool of the linen thread, as well as supplies to recreate 8 projects, cards and 3Ds there, and a detailed tutorial. If you want to be part of the club, you just need to sign up, and the cost is going to be $48 shipped, or $40 in person. If you just want to take it, you know, for the one time, it's going to be $44 plus shipping. Okay. And then this is the first card that we made, highlighting the new ink colors, and this was April product of the month that is still available. So if you're interested, this is beautiful die to have to add an extra touch. Now, thank you to those that already placed the order during the week, and I already emailed the extra 20% stamping reward, so you have more dollars in your bank to spend in the future. And if you haven't done so, I hope you take that in consideration and take advantage of my ordering special. And if you consider these are very beautiful cards. So in this one, you basically will have to have a sentiment, and then you choose to stamp the inside if you want. For this one, yet again, a sentiment, a stamp there, because everything will be done for you. For this one, you will get everything die cut, because this is part of the paper. So just need a sentiment for the outside and inside. For this one, I will do the die cutting, no stamping here. This you will need to stamp if you want to. This will be provided. You need a stamp. And for this one, you will have to have a stamp, because you'll get a piece of cardstock to stamp the chair and this elements right here, okay, for that. And this basically just a stamp, because everything else will be provided by us, okay? So it's a great class. Take advantage, $75 or more before shipping and tax. And I hope you enjoyed the card for tonight. Let me just put it away. Put away the rest so you can see the card that I created. And I showed you also the new hybrid black, and as you saw, it dried out in no time. It will stain your ink, your photopolymer, because let me show you, when you clean it, it will stain, because it has a little bit of if you remember, the StazOn would stain your stamp. Now, we used to have the StazOn cleaner. I have some. I haven't tried it yet, but it was always we were told not to use it on photopolymers because of the chemicals. So I might try or not try it. We'll see, and then I'll let you know in case you still have the old StazOn. And but this is nice. Now, I already showed you. Mine opens up pretty easily. I'm not even squeezing. For some, it doesn't open straight up. It has a little bit of a catch, and you want that because you don't want it to fall out. Okay, and if you have any difficulties, just put a little bit of a pressure on the bottom and just open it this way. Don't try to open it straight up. Just go like it was hinged, okay? So that is all for tonight. Thank you for being here. I know it's late, but it's only 9 o'clock. Let me see if I have other comments, because Facebook, it's not only me. Facebook is not showing comments to other demonstrators as well, because I noticed. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. And ladies, have a wonderful, wonderful Happy Mother's Day. I will come on tomorrow at 7:30 and wish you again a Happy Mother's Day, hoping that you get to enjoy it, get spoiled, even if it's not by your kids, and you can be a mom, aunt, any kind of a mother. And you can even be a doggy mother, so you're a mother no matter what, right? We all are. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great evening. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.